and shit like I doing something. Nigga, please, nigga. They got $1 million, nigga. Broke ass nigga. Shit make a nigga heart hurt, boy. Don't make these niggas happy. These niggas ain't happy on home. Step to me, fuck nigga. I would love to, nigga. I don't care. You see me, my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell.
Gucci's looking bad out here, y'all. And we're going to get into it right now. Gucci Mane he just told without telling. Smoke and mirrors. When you tired of being gassed, we're going to get right into it. We're going to get right into this shit, bro. Because we got to hear something. Smoke and mirrors. When you tired of being gassed and you tired of the bullshit, these niggas is out here capping. So we just going to expose a lot of shit going on. You feel me? Gucci got a lot of explaining to do. And we going to see right now. This is the new diss track.
What down?
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas dap me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no million. Don't kill you, make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I gotta move tactical, every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And then when you take a loss, it's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you. Can't be wearing no disguises. You play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Some people like to take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit. The artist and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. Wow. They smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. Damn. You learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary. A nigga settled the play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't Eazy-E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I be damn if I let a nigga take my shit down. No. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Wow. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less. Step up to the plate, my nigga, life is a test. Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec. The head nigga in charge, it's my name on the check. Niggas jealous of me, dawg, remind me of my ex. Another day, another dollar, on to the next. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. Keep that fake love, I don't want it no more. My heart turned cold. My heart turned cold. CEO. 1017 for life, Big Gucci. This for all the crash diamonds out there. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Still getting money. This ain't that. It's 1017.
Smoke and mirrors when you tired of being gassed. What's up? It's your boy No Game. We in the spot, yo. We here, we in the building. Salute to everybody for tuning in, man. If you pull up and you're new to the show, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That lets you know when I go live. It's not your average podcast. This is a podcast where we talking that shit, but we talking the realest shit that you ever gonna hear. Uncut, unfiltered, and we don't pick sides. Shout outs to everybody pulling up, you heard? Topic of the show is the world's messed up. The world's messed up when a lot of shit is going on and a lot of shit is being glorified that shouldn't be glorified. And now it's looking like shit done changed. It's looking like a whole lot done changed, and cats is out here on street timing, but they not on street timing. These cats out here is running around manipulating situations, have everybody believing that they will go to the ends of the earth. They will be the extremists of all extreme. And these niggas is out here looking goofy. Double tap the screen for me, man. We about to get into some dialogue, man. Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane out of Atlanta, CEO of 1017, is looking crazy right now. His initials is in paperwork. He just made a diss song talking about the whole situation. So basically, Gucci Mane is giving his testimony on record and probably won't have to go up in the courtroom. Gucci Mane is on different timing. He's out here, he's tripping. He got, yo, Brian, what's up, man? Yeah, the rap game is all messed up. You got the so-called street cats in the game, and they acting like they the tough guys, they the illas, they the unalivers, they the ooders, and these guys are the guys that's turning around and they're testifying. These guys are literally federal right now. These was the same guys that I was talking about. Snitch this, snitch that, snitch this, snitches can't live, and they the ones that's out here telling on everything. Everything wrong is happening. Our president's out here lying to us, talking about things is happening, but Iran is telling a totally different story. Everybody out here lying to everybody. But right now, Gucci Mane, you're right, Brian. Too bad we can't get the OGs from the 80s. The OGs from the 80s really need to step out and talk and get on podcast shows and start their dialogue and really reach out to some people, man, and let these people know this shit ain't real. You know, this is not no game. When the feds step in, the feds is stepping in, and they're not playing with nobody. Pooh Shiesty is looking at life. They have all the evidence to show that he was at a place that he wasn't supposed to be. He was on house arrest, federal monitoring. He wasn't even supposed to be where he was at unless he got clearance. Of course, there's not going to be no phones and no videos of Gucci Mane signing a contract because those phones disappeared just like the weapons disappeared. People wouldn't have got robbed. And you know, they would have probably been all right. Right, Brian. Them cats would probably be good if they didn't have the Greyhound bus tickets. Everybody's on surveillance tape. They got surveillance tape of somebody bringing a duffel bag into the spot, bro. Pooh Shiesty's father been an informant for years. He told on people. He's out on bail. His son isn't. Big 30 isn't. A couple other people else aren't. It's already sketchy because you don't know what the father's talking about. He already signed a contract to cooperate and work with the federal government and give up things that he's hearing about, information about criminal activity and all that. And it don't matter if it's his son involved. His son is just thinking, yo, my dad is the roughest and the rawest dude in the streets. He got a reputation. So I'm going to take my pops out on this mission and we going to handle this like father and son. But Pooh Shiesty's fucked up. Pooh Shiesty's popped. I want to hear this again. This is Gucci's testimony without testifying.
School up. Go down.
He already start the record off like he's him. You know, it's the old Gucci Man. Gucci Man trying to still keep his street credibility, but at this time, your street credibility might be shot, Gucci. It's an ugly mission for you right now. It's really looking bad for you right now. And, you know, you got a lot going on. But we're going to play this. I want to hear this again because this is basically him testifying.
School up. Go down. Nigga, I hate to see you up. Tell the truth. You went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your
He said, you went out like a crash dummy. All that bullshit and you still signed to me. Right there, he's letting it be known. I'm telling.
fat ass flanky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a
Did he call Big 30 a fat ass junkie?
Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flanky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup.
I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. Gucci's giving the whole play-by-play. Gucci's giving it as raw as he can. Gucci's putting the whole incident on wax. A man who caught a body years ago went through the trial process and was looked at as a stand-up dude amongst everybody in the rap game. All that is about to go up in smoke. Gucci Man, after dropping this record, I gotta say, Gucci Man, you's a rat. Gucci Man, you out here telling through music. All real niggas know that's dry snitching. All real niggas know that your street card, your street reputation is burnt now. This song is basically testifying on wax.
School up. What down? Nigga, I hate to see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flanky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas dap me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no million. Don't kill you, make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I gotta move tactical, every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And then when you take a loss, that's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you. Can't be wearing no disguises. You play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Some people like to take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit. The artist and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. They smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. You learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary.
Gucci Man is telling. Gucci Man, you looking bad, man. Pooh Shiesty and them, they hit, man. Pooh Shiesty, he could potentially get life off of this. He was the ringleader. He was the one that organized it. It's all documented. That's something that you can't run from. The feds is not going to give up all the proof. The feds is not going to give up all the proof, because if they do, that's like throwing a whole hand in. Gucci Mane looking real bad right now. They denied Pooh Shiesty's bail after giving him a bail. They denied Pooh 30's bail after giving him a bail. Something really bad is about to happen for them young men, man. And once again, we got to blame it on all the older ones in the streets, partially. Some of these young cats, they be growing up and they don't want to listen to nothing. And they just thinking that they could get out here and freestyle. Freestyle is about to get Pooh Shiesty life in jail. Without secret. This is what being dumb in the street do to y'all. All y'all young cats, y'all following Pooh Shiesty and all this. This is what happens to y'all. I'm going to go into Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco be talking about, he be talking some shit. You feel me? We're going to go to Poetic Flacco. And we're going to see what Poetic Flacco got to say about Gucci Mane. You feel me? We about to really get into this because it's a lot going on out here. And Flacco just did this on Pooh Shiesty. We all know it's pretty much over. You feel me? Pooh Shiesty threw all that away, man. Then you got his mama out here. Mama talking about he a thug, he a gangster, and all this other shit, right? Let's listen.
Pooh Shiesty is going to be in prison until he's 60 years old. Pooh Shiesty is currently sitting in jail for robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane and putting a gun to his head and making him sign a contract to release him from the record deal. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Gucci Mane hadn't been cooperative with the feds. So people were under the assumption if Gucci Mane ain't cooperative with the feds, they really don't got nothing on Pooh Shiesty. Shiesty coming home. Well, Gucci Mane essentially just put a dent in Shiesty coming home plans because he dropped the record last night. And the fans don't need no statement from Gucci. They don't need Gucci to take the stand. They got the song that Gucci dropped last night. The song.
There go your testimony. Double tap the screen, put a 1 in the chat if you agree that Pooh Shiesty and them are over with. And they hit. Let me know if you believe Pooh Shiesty and them are finished. It says, tell the truth. You went out like a real crash dummy. After all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat flunky, he a stone cold junkie. He talking about Pooh 30? That's crazy. He called Pooh 30 a fat ass flunky, a stone cold junkie. Let's listen.
Song is enough because Gucci laid it all out for any and everybody who's wondering what happened, including the police. Gucci laid it all out, bruh. Let's get into some of these lyrics. So Gucci starts off the song by saying, tell the truth. You went out like a crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman and Ninja, this my cash money. And your fat flunky, he a stone cold junkie. Talking about Big 30. When Pooh Shiesty was at his bond hearing and they were telling him how Gucci Mane told the police what he did and how Gucci Mane identified him, Pooh Shiesty, according to the reporters in the courtroom, was just shaking his head like, man. Pooh Shiesty was under the assumption, man, we all gangsters, man. We're supposed to handle it in the streets. Gucci like, no, dummy. I'm a multi-millionaire owner of a label. I do business. Bro, I'm not in the streets of Atlanta trying to kill ops no more, bro. I'm doing multi-million-dollar business, man. If you think I'm going to get it back in blood or get it back in the streets, you out of your mind, man. You going to jail, and you going to be signing me for life.
He hurting right now. That young boy hurting right now. That young boy playing around with his life, and he's thinking it's a joke.
Pooh Shiesty, you went out bad, bro. Now, if y'all think the police can't use Gucci Mane rap lyrics against Pooh Shiesty, you're out of your mind, bro. If them folks was using Young Thug lyrics against them all throughout court, you think them like them folks who got a statement from Gucci already and these rap lyrics can't use this against Gucci Mane? And I'm sure they're gonna subpoena Gucci Mane to come and explain these rap lyrics. And he's gonna be on that stand looking like a dummy trying to explain, well, no, all right, man. But I'll be real. After this song, I'm not even buying the rumors that Gucci Mane ain't cooperating with the feds or he's not talking to the police. Because if you're scheduled to speak to the FBI a little later in this month and you drop this song, this is pretty much
He might be done. He might get life. Pooh Shiesty might just end up with life in prison. Because Pooh Shiesty thought that it was a game. Pooh Shiesty think it's a game. And that's what's going to mess everything up for this man. Pooh Shiesty is going through a situation where he just took everybody to the jail cell with him. You took everybody to the jail cell with you. Unbelievable. Crash out at its finest. Stupidity at its finest. There's no way that he's going to be able to get around this. Is his father going to take the route and do what Queso, the boy from Jacksonville, Florida, that was down with Young Nace, that got hit with life because his father wanted to take the stand and testify against him? That's how it's going to go? That's how it's going, I guess. It's a real situation going on, right? And a lot of people are going to be going through a lot of shit. All that money that they made, for what? See, a lot of you young cats, y'all really need to be paying attention to what's going on and what's taking place. And a lot of y'all don't really understand that the feds are waiting for y'all to act up. You feel me? The feds are waiting for y'all to act up. Let's hear what Poetic Flacco got to say. Shout out to Poetic Flacco, man. Because y'all know where he get his information from. The man says he has a detective on speed dial. So basically, Poetic Flacco is like the Simpsons of YouTube. He's telling y'all everything happening because he's down with Whack 100 in them, and Whack 100 in them there's something shaky about all these dudes. Adam 22, all of them. Because y'all have no problems with racking up indictments on people with your content. Your content is basically setting traps.
Much in a mission. I'm ready to go the full way, and I support Gucci Mane going the full way. He continued and he says, you know, I got my bread up. I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Ninjas dapped me up the whole time they was plotting against me.
That's the testimony right there. Gucci Mane don't have to go in no courtroom. He don't have to get on no stand. He don't have to do nothing. With those phones and that supposedly footage and the weapons disappearing, this is basically all the feds need to go forward in their case. The feds don't need no material shit to hold no case. They have enough probable cause. When one of the victims, if not more of the victims, are testifying, giving statements, or making music talking about what happened. Let's go, Flacco. Let's go, Flacco.
I think I heard DJ Academic say the Gucci Mane record is tied for the worst moment in history with J. Cole. So J. Cole, him apologizing to Kendrick Lamar, that was the first. Gucci Mane is now tied for the first with J. Cole. I'm going to say this. This is one of the best moments in hip-hop history. This is one of the best. This is one of the first times we're seeing somebody of Gucci Mane's stature. And when I say stature, I don't just mean his stature in music. I mean his stature in the streets. Gucci Mane is a cold-blooded street dude, bruh. Don't get it messed up. Like the skinny Gucci.
All that's out the window now. When Gucci Mane did that bid and came home, he said he was a CEO, a businessman, basically throwing the warning shot to everybody that he wasn't playing. By the way, this show sponsored by Mystery Exotics. Shout out to my peoples. You know, you got the best gas, Mystery Exotics. Follow them on Instagram. You know, they be having giveaways, drops, and all that. They be giving away little prizes and everything. But we're going to listen to Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco is really talking it. And I'm going to give my dialogue after.
Right, who's getting money, who's looking good, who got his wife, who got his kid, who's doing his thing. That Gucci is a businessman. He's a boss. Don't get it effed up. That Gucci is a certified cold-blooded street dude. This is the first time we're seeing a certified street dude say, hey, bruh, yo, these street rules are stupid, right? Why the hell would I keep it street and keep it P when he snaked me? Yo, this is talking about millions. Yo, we're talking about multi-million-dollar business deal. He snaked me in a multi-million-dollar business deal and tried to finesse me out of millions of dollars, right? So why would I let him finesse me out of millions of dollars? If I got to go down this route, if I got to cooperate to prove that I signed this contract under duress, that's what I'm going to do. Gucci Mane doing this, I think, rewrites the rules of the streets. This the first time we're watching common sense prevail in the culture. When you do a
Gucci Mane's not rewriting the streets. The streets was already fucked up. The streets was already fucked up when Frank Lucas testified against those police. And they feel, all the street niggas feel, as long as I don't testify against nobody in the streets, that ain't snitching. Excuse me, sir. You're a rat. And then on top of it now, the situation gets so drastic, that now the so-called street dudes are telling on each other. The so-called street dudes that walk around with the bang bangs and the hawks, and they committing all this mayhem in the street. This is the new thing that's happening, and it's been happening, but now it's being exposed. The so-called street niggas are not caring about telling now. So all that manipulation that y'all done did, manipulated the children, good kids that, might be friends of some of you street niggas. And there's a lot of you street niggas testifying. A lot of these rappers in the game, they testified in situations. And they still out here trying to act like they street dudes and tough dudes. Some of them might just be, and that's the dangerous. Jadakiss said it the most. Shout outs to Jadakiss, man. Shout outs to my bro. He said a nigga that'll pop and tell is a dangerous coward. Poetic Flacco, you said Gucci Mane's a real street nigga. Yeah, we saw that. And most of the people who was around, they lived through that time and went through the trials. Most of y'all was young babies. So at the end of the day, Gucci Mane had a long run of convincing people that he was this, super gangster. He even did vlogs about talking about how he'll never snitch. Newsflash. He wrote a diss song and just dropped a diss song last night that basically described everything that happened involving Pooh Shiesty.
Temperature check online. People ain't saying Gucci Mane bad for telling. They saying Gucci Mane, of course you tell. And people are calling out anybody who dare try to shame Gucci Mane for telling. I don't think outright snitching will ever be accepted in hip hop, but I do think all this gray area nonsense people want to get to, that's going and out the window. People now have common sense.
Hold up. He said the gray area. These is the same people that's talking about if you snitching, you no good. You a rat, you no good. You deserve to get dealt with accordingly. These are the same people that's throwing rocks and hiding their hand. How can you convince the world that a snitch is a bad person when you the one doing the snitching? You the one doing the snitching. You out here testifying on music. And you got goofballs. And Poetic Flacco gives up content, but now here's where points where real people disagree with you, because Gucci Mane took an oath in the street. He stood on it. He made people believe it. He started a label off of his influence or so-called realness. Got some of the realest niggas in the game and in the streets signed with him. And then when the real street shit happened, you want to testify through music? You want to forget that whole code and all that shit that you was talking on interviews and everything, and you want to forget it now because you're on the receiving side of the whole street shit? That's the shit that bothers me with a lot of these rappers now. A lot of these rappers now all of a sudden, after all these years, y'all niggas want to act like citizens now? Y'all can't be serious. Not you same niggas that caught gun charges, drug charges, ootings in the street. Not you dudes are now wanting to be citizens, and after y'all done manipulated decades of children to believe that when you in the streets, you don't snitch, and y'all niggas is out here snitching. T.I. told. 6ix9ine, we know he told. There's questions about a lot of these rappers in the street that's running around here acting like they tough, and There's bad labels on their names. Some of these rappers are getting involved in situations and not even getting arrested. And if they do get arrested, they getting out and they don't have to go back to court no more. These are the rappers that y'all supporting. The rappers that niggas was supporting, they into freaky shit. They into now all of a sudden they telling. The feds don't need Gucci Mane to come into court. I know that.
And this Gucci Mane situation is really helping people to realize what's been in front of us the entire time, which is, yo, a lot of these street rules are stupid. There's no consistency. Now, if you do a crime with somebody and you sign up to do that crime with somebody, and then you cooperate against them, that's never going to be accepted in hip hop. But the gray area where I'm at a business meeting with some white folks and an off-duty police officer, and it's a label meeting where millions of dollars is at stake, and you come and you do some street stuff and you rob me.
That's where Pooh Shiesty and them is going to get toe off. Pooh Shiesty and them going to get toe off because the white people was in the building. And you got undercover police. Wasn't undercover, but he was hired as security. The white people and the cop that's the security, their testimonies alone is enough probable cause to get them arrested. Now Gucci Mane makes the song. Everybody was waiting to see what Gucci Mane was going to do, and Gucci Mane did what Gucci Mane wanted to do. Gucci Mane didn't want to let Pooh Shiesty off. Pooh Shiesty was going to be stuck on Gucci Mane's label forever. Pooh Shiesty didn't even know he probably signed a 360 deal. That's why Gucci ain't got no problems giving him the money or nothing. But they saying, and this is all alleged, that Yo Gotti is influences behind some of this shit. We ain't gonna put that tag on him, but rumor is going around that Yo Gotti is giving up bread, or he influenced Pooh Shiesty to go and get out his contract because Young Dolph, God bless the dead, Gucci Mane loved Young Dolph. Scar got killed. That's rest in peace. That's Pooh Shiesty's cousin. Gucci Mane didn't do nothing for the family. That's what the family's saying. But there's receipts of money that was sent to a funeral home for the funeral. Gucci Mane's wife put those up. So it's a lot of things that's fishy, but at the end of the day, Pooh Shiesty, you did all that for what? Now you in jail. You still signing the man. The man's going to get money off of your music spins. And you just brought Gucci Mane back out in the rap scene. I don't know how he's going to do. I don't know how his records is going to sell. But, you know, some of these rappers be buying their own music. That's how they be going gold and going platinum. The jig is up. Y'all out here capping.
Me and rob my people with me.
We're going to show you 13 mind-blowing.
There's a lot going on out here, man. It's too much going on out here. You know, I had to mute that because I don't like listening to shit. So we're going to get past this real quick. And we're going to jump right into it. We're going to get back to Flacco talking this shit.
It's snitching if I say, yeah, he did it. It's snitching if I back up the people who's with me and say, oh, yeah, they telling the truth.
It's
they not
snitching
lying.
if you from the streets, you from the street code, you from that era, you from that time. It don't matter how old you is. Once you hop off the sidewalk and you jump into them streets, there's rules you got to play by. You can't play by the rules while they benefit you, and then when shit start going left, you want to turn civilian. A lot of these cats are starting to do this. Y'all just manipulated people's minds for 30 plus years about being a real trap nigga, a real street nigga, a real this, a real that. And you niggas is out here telling like motherfucking police.
Lying. Nah, bruh. That gray area shit is nonsense. It's out of here, bruh. And this Gucci Mane situation is helping with that. Gucci Mane also addressed the accusation that Pooh Shiesty put a gun to him and made him sign release papers. Gucci.
A nigga set up to play like Suge Knight did with Dre. But I ain't Easy E, nigga. This ain't back in the day. This 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I'd be damned if I let a nigga take my shit down.
Gucci Mane says a ninja set up to play like Suge Knight did with Dre. Now, Suge Knight was notorious for pulling up on people with goons, the Crips and the Bloods, and making them sign contracts they didn't want to sign. Right? We know that Suge Knight, I believe, dangled Vanilla Ice over a balcony and made him sign the contract. So Gucci says, but I ain't Easy E, ninja, and this ain't back in the day. This 1017, the label, I built this ish from the ground, and I'll be damned if I let a ninja take my ish down. This next line to me was the most raw line in the entire song. Gucci Mane told Pooh Shiesty, you play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Truth. That's a fact, man. Yo, Shiesty, you up millions of dollars, man. You got.
He ain't lying. But these young cats be playing stupid. These young cats be really on dummy timing. And they thinking that, oh, I'm a real nigga, so niggas gonna stand behind me. No. In the laws of the fucking system, unfortunately, you go into jail for that shit. You go into jail. Big 30 ain't never been in no shit. And they gonna be throwing 20 and 20 plus at him his first time. He think it's all right and love, but when your ass is in there and you in there for more than a year, now your year turns into 10 and it turns into 20 possibly. Now shit ain't funny. Your rap career is dying. Eventually it's gonna, fade away because the shit that they about to face right now, there's no way out of it. There's nothing that these niggas could do about this.
You got access to the best attorneys, to the best lawyers. You could have handled that the legal way, man. You chose to go down this route when you can afford to give a lawyer $100,000 and have him do his thing. Instead of coming home.
Or he could have just had his father handle it. His father could have met up with Gucci Mane. And they could have sat up in there like grown men, and they could have worked something out to get Pooh Shiesty off the contract. But when you out here and your son make more money than anybody in the family, you turn into the gopher. You turn into the yes man, and it's whatever, son, I'm behind you, instead of saying, hold the fuck up, goofy. You just got out of federal prison. I know they call me mob boss and I'm the biggest shiest and all that, but you my motherfucking son. This is what his father should have been saying. You my son. I'm not letting nothing happen to you like this. You making entirely too much money. There's other ways. Let me talk to this nigga. That's what I would have told my son. Let me go talk to this nigga and make something happen to where, okay, you might be signed for another year. Give him 1 more year. Give him 5 more albums. Come on, son. We going in the lab right now. We going to break those 5 albums down and we going to put them together. We going to hand that shit to him and he going to sign that contract when he get these 5 albums. We just signed and sold our freedom. Those 5 albums is going to make him a lot of money, but we're going to be free to be independent. That's what a real smart father would have said. But no, his father's a goofball. His father just might turn around and do what Queso's dad did to him, fucking idiot. You gas your fucking son to do some dumb shit, knowing he on federal watch, knowing that he ain't supposed to be no motherfucking where. That's why he should have went and handled that shit for his son. And it's crazy because the father got a fucking bond. The father has a bond. All them other niggas involved don't got no bonds, bro. They gave them bonds, but then they took them back. They revoked the bond, B.
home and buying three new three more new Ferraris, you could have gave $100,000 to a lawyer and have him go after Gucci if you felt like Gucci was doing something wrong. So Gucci continued and he says, some people like to take a ninja kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak-ish. Now, Asian Doll, who's a former 1017 artist who Ben had issues with Gucci Mane, wasn't too happy that Gucci Mane released this record.
But everybody was having problems with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane dropped his whole roster to keep 2 artists. And then he turned around and went through some shit with the artists. Is this a ploy to destroy Gucci Mane in a whole and Gucci's not going? We don't know. It could be anything. Gucci Mane got a lot at stake. He's losing a lot of bread.
Because Asian Doll is now saying, free Pooh Shiesty at Big 30, hashtag Snitch K, Rat Odd Ninja appear big. According to Asian, listen, man, I don't think Gucci Mane at this point give a damn, bro. I think Gucci Mane is hella comfortable with his decision.
Of course, Gucci Mane don't care. Gucci Mane don't give a fuck about them. They're liabilities. They're investments, and they turned into liabilities. And Gucci said, fuck that. I'm not doing nothing with them no more. I'm going to dry them up. No freaky. Pooh Shiesty said, man, you ain't do right by my family, allegedly. So I want out. I'm going over here with the home team. That's why I'm saying it smells like Yo Gotti got a little influence, because Yo Gotti don't like Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane was Young Dolph's homeboy. And Yo Gotti probably got in his ear and said, yo, you from Memphis. How you signed to a nigga from Atlanta who was fucking with the ops? That was probably the talk. We don't know. Pooh Shiesty made up all types of reasons to get away from Gucci Mane and was going to sign with Yo Gotti. Allegedly, Yo Gotti put up money for his bond. But Pooh Shiesty bond hearing was revoked.
So y'all calling Gucci Mane a rat, y'all going out of your way to shame Gucci Mane for dropping this record and talking to the police and doing this thing. I think right now Gucci Mane is in family man mode. He's in how do I build, the most wealth for me and my family. And I don't think Gucci Mane gives a damn. I think Gucci Mane has done the street stuff. Like, when you're somebody of Gucci Mane's caliber, and you done caught a body, you done beat a body, you done kept quiet about it, you done got multiple charges and kept quiet.
Why would you snitch right now then? That's the whole question. See, this is the bullshit with the rappers and the problems that I have. You just heard Poetic Flacco just lay out everything. He was quiet about everything. This is not being quiet. This is telling. Gucci Mane, for all the street people, Atlanta is looking bad for Atlanta. I'm not saying all of them. Shout outs to Mouse on the check-in. Salute to my peoples, it's all love. Atlanta is looking like the rat's nest. Even though New York got a lot of rats, it's a lot of people. But for the number that Atlanta hold down there, it's looking like all the rappers are telling. Put a 1 in the comment section if you agree. Put a 2 in the comment section if you disagree. But keep it cordial. But right now, all the big name rappers that have been on since the 90s from Atlanta have cooperated somehow with the police. The only person I can't say, I don't know, I'm not going to say I can't say, I don't know if he cooperated with the police, and that's Future. Rest in peace to Young Scooter, man. Rest in peace to Young Scooter. That's why T.I. came out and challenged 50 Cent to the verses. Because Atlanta's getting a bad name right now. Atlanta got a serious bad name. Most of them rappers out there that did their numbers, made millions of dollars, became big known names. They cooperated with the police or the feds. And it's a real bad look on Atlanta, bro. That's it.
Right? You did your thing. Yo, you see, there's no reward for being solid. Another person who initially defended Gucci Mane, Rollo, he came out and said, man, Gucci Mane ain't tell what y'all talking about. Big 30 lawyers saying Gucci Mane ain't tell. Rollo was forced to come back and issue an apology.
This is what I'm saying. Rollo, they saying that Rollo cooperated. So you're defending, see, that Atlanta thing, that solidarity is for the wrong reasons. Y'all niggas is actually defending people that went against the code of the streets that made you niggas rich. And y'all gonna say a nigga didn't tell? What you mean? He told. He didn't tell on paper. He didn't go up in the motherfucking court and take the stand yet. But he gave a police report. It showed, he described what Pooh Shiesty was wearing. And now he makes the diss song talking about the situation. There is no defense to this, but Rollo had to apologize.
Apology after Pooh Shiesty bond hearing and after everything that went on yesterday with Gucci Mane and these snitching allegations.
I just sat back just to see how many of y'all gonna keep it real. So we get word from Big 30 lawyer the other day that Gucci Mane wasn't cooperating. And then after the court proceeding, we see the FBI say under oath that they ain't heard nothing from Gucci Mane. But when I just posted Gucci the other day, everybody wrote all these rat emojis and said all this.
What happened was Rollo didn't know about the song. Rollo didn't hear the song yet. I guarantee you Rollo heard the song just like everybody. And if you didn't hear the song, I'm going to play it at the end. But Rollo didn't hear this song, though.
This man. But when we want the apologists to be as loud as the songs, they going to call that man a rap. Y'all got to send in jail facing, we don't know how much for trying to get out of contract. But yet, Gucci Mane still going to get money off this. Like, he still signed the Gucci Mane out of all this right now when we listening to Pooh Shiesty. The money's still going to Gucci Mane's pocket. So it's a lose-lose situation. Gucci out here with it. You know what? I respect the game. I'm a man. And I need you to send it to your people and tell them I was wrong and tell them I apologize.
He heard the song. Rollo done heard the song. I gotta give you props though, Rollo. He's a stand-up nigga. For even apologizing after defending a friend. That's what friends do at the end of the day. You're going to defend a friend against all allegations until you have the actual proof. And now he has the proof. He has to apologize. Rollo's real for that. He real for that, man. You got to give niggas credit for that, man. He real for that. You know what I'm saying?
We want the apologists to be as loud as the songs. They gonna call that man a rap. Y'all got to send in jail facing, we don't know how much for trying to get out of contract. But yet, Gucci Mane still gonna get money off this. Like, he still signed the Gucci Mane out of all this right now when we listening to Pooh Shiesty. The money's still going to Gucci Mane's pocket. So it's a lose-lose situation. Gucci out here with it. You know what? I respect the game. I'm a man. And I need you to send it to your people and tell them I was wrong and tell them I apologize.
If Pooh Shiesty
He
day
was
ain't bad
upset,
enough,
boy.
a criminal defense
Y'all didn't hear Rollo? Rollo was like, That's that feeling that I'm hurt, B. That's that hurt feeling, ain't it? Niggas like, Gucci.
I respect the game. I'm a man. And I need you to send it to your people and tell them I was wrong and tell them I apologize.
If Pooh Shiesty day ain't bad enough, a criminal defense attorney on YouTube, was talking about this Pooh Shiesty case, and he said he thinks Pooh Shiesty is going to get 30 years for sure. 20 years for the kidnapping and aggravating charges, and then 10 years for the gun.
That's pretty
From
much
Zito.
right.
The stupidest thing I've ever seen. Ankle monitors, cell phone records, surveillance footage, fingerprints, Greyhound bus tickets, rental car records, posting it on social media. He might as well have called the feds on himself. I like Zito. Let's see. Icy. We got food, beautiful women, and fresh air. Why don't you want to stay out of prison? And just a couple more. Another one from Parmesan. I wouldn't be surprised if Pooh Shiesty thing results in very stiff sentences for those involved, especially Shiesty. Shiesty's going to get fucked here. He's going to get a long prison.
That's coming from a criminal defense attorney. I told y'all the other night, Pooh Shiesty might be looking at 40 years. He might get life on the back. They didn't need the guns and the cell phones. They didn't need none of that shit. They got the white people testifying. They got the undercover cop testifying. And now Gucci Mane drops the diss track testifying. Listen to the lawyer.
It's federal. There were guns involved. They will get a Texas judge. They forced Gucci Mane to sign a contract. Lawyers and judges don't play about contracts. Contract law is like the foundation of law.
And everybody know, you commit a crime in Texas, you might as well burn yourself. You might as well give yourself life in prison or the death penalty, because in Texas, they not playing. Texas don't play.
A law itself is basically a contract between yourself and the state and the country you're in. Pooh Shiesty got a second chance. Judges hate when you throw away a second chance. Yes, they do. Pooh Shiesty was on supervised release. Pooh Shiesty had an ankle monitor on. I'm not saying he'll get 30 years, but if he did, I wouldn't be totally surprised. He will get 30 years for this. He absolutely will. He can probably get 20 years for the underlying crime and then 10 years for the gun.
This Pooh Shiesty situation reminds me of the Josh Gordon situation with the Browns, right? Josh Gordon was an NFL player. Josh Gordon, first year playing football in the NFL, Josh Gordon had like 1,400 yards in 12 games. For you guys who don't follow sports, that is like absolutely phenomenal. Like he broke like the rookie record. Like I think he broke like the record for the amount of games he played. He broke the record for the yards he had in them games. If he would have played the full season, he would have broke the receiving yards like record. That was his first season. You would think, oh, he's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Josh Gordon proceeded to get suspended time after time after time for weed charges, while like testing positive for weed. Josh Gordon went on to probably have like a 5-year career and was out the league, right? But he was an immense talent. That's Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is an immense talent. Pooh Shiesty is somebody who's supposed to be in the upper echelons of rappers. He was on his way there. Pooh Shiesty came home to drop his first day out. Did 50 million views from the first day out. He was so highly anticipated. I don't know why he would do this. Under what circumstances did you think it was smart to do this while on ankle monitor 5 minutes after having a conversation with your PO and letting them know where you were? I don't know, man. Maybe he thought Gucci Mane wouldn't cooperate because he was a street dude. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about it?
Shout outs to Poetic Flacco, man. Gucci Mane's hit at the end of the day. Gucci Mane's hit. No, excuse me. Pooh Shiesty's hit. We're going to hear this shit from Gucci Mane one more time, and he basically told us everything. We ain't even going to play it no more. Gucci Mane looks bad. Gucci Mane looks bad, and that's just basically what it is. Salute to everybody who pulled up, man. I got to give y'all love, man. Y'all rocking with me, man, and I appreciate it. You feel me? I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. It means a lot, man. I need y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Hype this video up, man. I need y'all to hype this video up for me. Y'all hype this video up. We good bread. You know what I mean? We good bread. It is what it is, man. You gotta watch out for things because they definitely showing us something, right? And we need to pay attention. These rappers are not it no more. Shout outs to all the real dudes, the stand-up dudes. The ones that didn't choose the streets, they know better. Shout outs to the ones that ain't out here lying to the people. Make your circle a dot. Keep your grass cut. Watch for the snakes. Be observant of your surroundings. But most importantly, stack chicken. Salute to everybody. I'm going to leave y'all with a little single video. It's called No Service. You know, I just be doing my thing. So shout outs to everybody out there. It's no games. Smoke and mirrors.
The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording. 362015.
All I did was show them love and they hated me. Fuck them all, I'ma get this money ball comfortably. Making calls, connecting all the dots, that's how the bosses be. Foundation's all about the bread, now they loving feet. Jordan 1's no game logo, the upholstery. Downtown, making all my rounds, now I'm up 3. Cutting off the haters, how it's going, gang. Scooby in the duffel low, know some Sunni brothers, let the muzzle bang. Heavy packs I used to sling. About to snatch me up some land, watch me do my thing. Anything formed against me never win, I reign supreme. They faker than some Chinese chicken wings. Chasing niggas out the hood, admit it, but he telling things. Your baby mama got you so emotional. Running up on faking how it's supposed to go. Chilling on some acres, separating dough. Haters don't want to see me shine, but I got the glow. Pussy.
Bring his ass over here. Come on, get up. Get the fuck